Hello, and welcome to the annual Hart Conference Track and Field Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden. I am so excited right now to be joined by Grandview University head coach Mirdu Joseph, and coach brought along two outstanding student athletes that we're going to meet in just a few minutes. Coach, athletes, how you doing today?
Hey, we're doing awesome now.
Doing
Doing
great.
great.
Beautiful
Doing
day.
good.
Well, look, before I get to the athletes, I want to start with you, Coach. We're right in the middle, in the thick of outdoor season. How's the team looking so far, and how are you ramping up to the championship in a few weeks?
Yeah, the team's looking good. I mean, we've had, tremendous success since we joined the Heart in 2016. And we were at the top of the hill for a very long time. And last year we graduated a very big class that was very successful for many years. So I'd say, this year we're on a rebuild year. We're looking good. The positive side of losing great seniors is having freshmen, sophomores, and juniors that's going to come in and back them up. Our team's really young, so I think, we had a great practice yesterday. It was an awesome practice, it was energetic, and we're just now starting to put things into order to get ready for the championship season. So we're competing at Drake, Jim Duncan Invitational, then we're at Mount Mercy, and we have a home meet. And then after that, we're getting ready for the conference meet.
Wow, you got a lot going on there, Coach.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about these two student athletes. Please introduce us to your two athletes and tell us what they mean to the team, both on and off the track.
I would say I'd coin him as the alpha and the omega, the start and the end. Blake is he's our leader. He's graduating this year early. And then Addison, of course, is a freshman. So Blake's given us that senior leadership that shows what perseverance looks like. And then Addison's bringing that new blood to the program, being a very highly decorated high school hurdler, just so show what our future is going to look like because we have people like Addison coming into the fold, and we have people like Blake that's going to leave a legacy.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna flip over to Addison for a second. Addison, um, indoor, you transition. We talked about this earlier today. Transition from indoor to outdoor, and being a hurdler. How do you prepare to compete out in the elements? The wind, the cold, the weather, the crowd, different stadiums. How do you battle through that, and how do you mentally and physically prepare for that transition?
Um, I would definitely say a lot of it is like the workouts prepare me for any types of the weather. And I always try to keep like a positive mind. I always be like, I'm not the only one who's running. This isn't just about me. So I try to like always keep somewhat of a positive attitude. And the workouts help me a lot if we're running into the wind so that it's like I'm stronger and when it comes to hurling, because jumping and running at the same time into the wind is very challenging. So I try to like do somewhat of like getting prepared for that and getting used to that. So if I am able to, if I actually have to, then I'm like, okay, I can do it. And so it's not like I'm overthinking anything too much.
Gotcha. All right, Blake, I see you. Blake is super hydrating today, getting himself ready. Blake, what events do you compete in, man? And tell us about
Um,
your journey, how you came to Grandview and track and field.
well, yeah, so I throw shot, disc, hammer, and I've done jab before, but don't normally compete it. I'm from DCG, so Dallas Center Grimes. It's right in the metro area. I originally came to Grandview actually doing football and track. And
Wow.
after my first year, I decided to just stick with track. And I just saw that with where I was, I felt that I could do more for this team. And if I really focused, I could get to a level that I didn't know I'd be able to do before. In high school, I only threw shot put actually, and I was a 50-foot 9-inch thrower. That was my PR. And the shift over to college, like the real intensive pursuit of striving for a better environment and a better number. It was such a shift, and it was something that I just really dug into and appreciated about that change from high school to college, and it's something that I hope that others can look at and just see the joy and fun that comes with that grind.
I love it. Well, Coach, I'm going to get back to you. I can already tell by these two student athletes you have an incredible team, and you're selected a Heart Team Sportsmanship Award for your team's character, both on and off the track. What did that honor mean to you, Coach?
Well, and what that honor means to me is like we handle business. We handle business off the track by maintaining our team GPA. For as long as I can remember, our team GPA has been over 3 point and some change. So we're handling business in the classroom. We're doing things out in the community where we have a presence on campus in regards to our teammates, our friends, helping out the professors, and then on top of that, we handle business on the track. That's what it is. We're just about that action, because we put in the work to make sure that we achieve our goals. And I tell everybody in the off season, you have to picture yourself being successful. And I think Blake and I had a conversation before he started this year, and I told him that he was going to be an All-American because we didn't have a throws coach this summer, and into the fall, and Blake stepped up to be the throws coach, and I told him, it's like, now you're teaching, you are going to improve, your marks are going to get better. A couple months later, at the indoor meet, he's standing on the podium as an All-American.
Amazing. So, Blake, let me get to you. Team winning the Sportsmanship Award. Tell me about your team camaraderie and how much does that affect performance when it comes to meet day?
Yeah, I mean, like Coach said, I mean, we graduated over the last 2 years, a lot of really amazing athletes. And I think I really personally appreciate this team's ability to take in the new freshmen, even last year's now sophomores. I mean, we really focus on making sure that everyone feels like this is a team and this is an environment that you want to work for, you want to build up together. And I mean, day in, day out, we all really strive to come together as a team and figure out ways that not only we can improve ourselves, but each other, and just kind of that stepping stone, because we don't build for 1 week for us to be able to compete. We build as we go, so that by the time we get to conference and then nationals, that's where we're putting it on.
That's the end. That's the end goal, huh? Addison. Okay, besides Grandview University, what are some of your favorite meets that you really enjoy competing at?
I would say the Drake relays and in high school, state. Those are probably my top just because I think it's an honor to be able to run at those. And so I just really always would have good experiences with it, always do successful, and like getting to know like other girls around, like as hurdling or like just running there, like it was always nice. And my parents always supporting me. It was just always like being there. It's just like such a big honor to me. And so I really just, those are probably like my top two, like running at the Drake Stadium were probably like my top two.
Love it. Coach, your men's squad going for their 6th straight Heart Outdoor Track Championship. The Heart is so competitive, Coach. What's it going to do? What's it going to take to get that done? What are you working on to keep that streak going?
A lot of people don't realize how competitive the Heart is. If you're an All-American, it's because you were a Heart champion. Just competitive as far as with Addison. Addison placed 4th indoor, and she didn't get to the podium, but she was a national qualifier. So we have national qualifiers in our conference who don't get to stand on the podium.
Wow.
So in order for us to get it done, everybody's gonna have to strap up. Everybody's gonna strap up and strap in and realize, it's not about me. It's not about, my best friends on the team. It's about the whole team. And the Heart is tough this year. I mean, CMU's coming along. Mid-Am's always tough. Mount Mercy's always tough. So it's gonna be a dogfight, and we're definitely gonna have to pack a lunch. I can promise you that.
Well, I tell you this, everyone knows I love my Grandview Vikings. Love them. Very excited to see you in a few weeks competing for another Heart Championship. Blake Addison, Coach, thanks for being on today, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Awesome.